Hi, this is Love and Sparkles. I am going to go ahead and get this kitted up so I can take my picture so I can do my entry. Oh, scissors. Okay. This is the Woodlyn Elf, or Woodlyn Elf. I'm so sorry. Okay. And I will just, that's perfect because I can actually cut all the way across and then just peel off. Okay. We'll put this in this one. Oh, that one's got colors in it. So we'll go here. I bet all those do, yep. All right, this one's AB. And I know just which one it is. And I just have it in my hand. Yes, this one. Now, the easy trick for opening these bags is just rub. And they'll come right open. I love when I found that out. There we go. I went back in my little handy dandy room and just picked one of my, and I want to get a new storage container. Maybe that'll be what I'll pick up next month. Is that a couple other things for the giveaways. But I want to get the one that's the big square Tic Tac containers. 310. I just see that one right here. And remember, just rub. Just like rub-a-dub-dub. Plus, I'll get my kitchen island back. And then I can go ahead and what did I do with that? I just had it. I'm gonna drop it. You ever had those where you sit there and you had something, you're working on it, and then it has just disappeared? Oh, there it is. I was like, just disappeared. Where'd it go? And then that way I can put the things on the back or do a post review of Gypsy Violet, get it up on the wall, post it to Jeremy's page, and then I can start doing my videos on the craft room. Put that over here so I don't lose it again. Let's see, is this the 61? Yeah. I swear I've been trying to get some What's Your Mama's Mud or some of the Enablers Outpost shit. Well, I can't even find it, the Enablers Outpost shit on their site. And I can't even find the Enabler Outpost site. It's like, come on. Okay, see, that was all that came in baggies. The rest of them are all trains. Okay. Let me find one. It would be easier if I started one. Are they not in order? Yeah, okay. So it must be this way, yeah. And this has got tons of 310. And I will just empty this one in as many bottles and then just keep the others up at the top. Oh, looks like one bag's of one bottle. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. Well, our little pouring down rain fiasco rolled through. And is done left. Thank goodness. After I do this, I'll walk down to my mailbox. Because I got something from Amazon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I'll do with these is just put them up there in that pocket. And then 317. I stayed up late watching Ruby Q. Laughed my butt off. Glad she was entertaining. Your guys are going to laugh when I go in there and do that inventory one because them kits are going to kick my booty. But at least I'll find out how many of each kind I have. Because I think I'm actually going to take a notebook in there and make like a paper journal. So like I'll know what I have of each kind and what it is. And I know I have some that are not licensed and probably what should be. And what I've been trying to do is just buy the at least cross stitch pattern for it, so at least I paid something. Now that I know they you know who they are and all that, so at least they got something for their art. Well, I think we have all done it when we first started. Because, you know, I didn't think about it. I just thought, hey, pretty picture. But anyone who comes on my group, I'm not going to nail you for it, you know, because maybe you can't afford to buy from the companies that license them. But basically it's, you know, just pay attention to the picture and kind of do a little research and you'll figure it out. Or if you're in groups, you can say, hey, is this someone's art? And if they're nice, they'll say, yeah, that's so-and-so, and not say anything else. Because a lot of people don't know artists. I'm learning some. But you know, it's just a learning curve. Learning curves happen all the time. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I wish it would dry up so I can get a lot of that stuff out of the yard. The yard is full of stuff because... Okay. Which one is it? There it is. Because it's been raining so much, we can't get to it. And it's been raining and raining and raining and raining. Boy, that one's right to the tippy top. Did you see that, guys? I'm talking tippy top. Might be a little out of your eyesight. So let me pull this over here. And then maybe you can see. These legs are pain and the patukas. There we go. All right. I'm getting better with manipulating that stupid thing. Okay, I think we're on 646. Yep. Here. These are pretty full bags too. So I'm surprised I'm actually getting a whole bag in them. Man, I can tell that the pollen is going crazy. No, not just because my car was yellow yesterday, but because wake up and you're like all congested and your head's just and yeah. Man, I had to get up, walk around, Valsalva a couple times, make a cup of coffee, drink a cup of coffee. I sat down and watched TJ's live. Loved the second pin, the one he gave away. Oh, God, that was gorgeous. There we go. And I find this peaceful. I mean, a lot of people hate kitting up. I find it peaceful. $6.48. I just find it relaxing. It's almost like diamond painting. Now, one of these days, I'm going to have to sit down and make new cards and some foam dividers for my spares so that I can put my spares away, which is probably why they're still in there. But they're just 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't even know what kit they went to, so I will probably just put them in the baggie for my granddaughter. Tell y'all, I'm going to show you what I bought. And it has worked wonderfully. Because the ants had invaded because of all the rain. So I bought some of this. And I put it on a little bitty drill tray. And yesterday there was about 100 ants on that tray. And today there's like 6. So, because it freaks the kids the heck out when they see bugs in the house. Unless you send them to be freaked out by the bug, and then they're less like, oh, it's a bug. It's like, well, it's not. Because I remember when my granddaughter did that to me, sending in there to see the spider and it was dead. And she just come out and looked at, oh, dead spider. I was like, that's it? I've had to deal with all the creepy crawlies, but I think if it was a snake, I'd have to go over and get my dad. Because I can't. I just can't. I can't. Cannot do snakies. Snakies are definite. No. And that's because they have no legs. If they had a couple legs, I'd be fine with them. But there had to be more than that in there. Oh, okay, those are remnants. Because I was like, man, those have to be more, and it's 823. So it should be this blue, which is full. Because I was like, there's no way they sent me 3 drills. But yeah, TJ turned 2 pins this morning, and they were both very pretty. I think one's going to be an auction, and the other one's a buy me. But they were both very pretty. But I don't do very good at winning things. I think when I do my giveaways, I'll just put the people's names in a wheel and spin the wheel. Heck with that number crap. It's too confusing. Too confusing. It hurts my brain, so I know it has to hurt the creator's brains. We're about halfway done, guys. I might take my frosting down above my bedroom door when this one's done and put this up in her place and put her in the portfolio. She's been up for probably 6 months or so. That way I can use the same frame and just put her in sleep mode. See, my brother gets home Monday night, and I'll call over there Tuesday and tell Dad to come come over. I need him for something, and then I'll hand him his present. I think he's going to be, it's either 49 or 50, I think, this year. I know he's getting awful gray. I tell you, it's crazy, though. When my mom passed away, it started, like, right after. And his way of dealing with her grief, she was always out there picking up sticks and stuff out of the yard. So now he goes out there and he has a little spotlight on his head, and he does it at night. And he'll get out there and pick up every little stick in that yard. And I guess that's the way he's dealing with it. It's rain, snow, out there picking up sticks. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, picking up sticks. People look at me and I'm like, hey, if it makes them feel better, or he can pick up sticks. That's an extra one. So I just put all my extras right there. And I know where they're at. I don't lose them. I think I'm going to have, I made a couple of Google Docs and I put them on the Google Doc. And do you think that they work? No. So I am going to have to figure out if I'm going to have to put those into the link tree to make them work or what. Because it seems like any link I put in Linktree works once I find the right link. Which, guys, anyone who's gone into my Linktree and said, this woman's crazy, this don't work. I have finally got them all working, and I actually went in and I checked every one of them to ensure that they were working properly. So all the links now work properly. That was one of the things I have learned. Learned that the other day because I went in there and checked on a link and it pulled me up and it was taking me to my admin page. And I was like, they don't need to see that. So it is now fixed. It is my actual link that you're supposed to see. Not me. I already know what I got. Oh, man. And then I think we actually have got colder weather all this week, like in the 50s, 60s. And I think some more rain. Once it starts warming up, then it goes back to raining. It's like, ugh. And the poor little puppies are like, don't put us out there. The one I kept trying to get in last night, I mean, I went out and called for him and called for him and called for him. This morning, because I finally told him, I was standing at the door and I said, I am going to bed. You don't want to bring your happy butt home. I am going to bed. It was like 2:33 in the morning. So I got up this morning and he's like at the front door like, let me in, please. You think they would learn. But no. But the two bigger ones just wanted to go run in the moonlight last night. So I let them. I mean, I kind of liked sitting out there on the porch and sat out there and stoked up some of the moon and listened to the whippoorwills because the whippoorwills have started. And for you guys that don't know what a whippoorwill is, it is a bird. This bird sits there and all night long goes, whippoorwill, whippoorwill. And that's its bird song, is whippoorwill. That's why we call them whippoorwills, because they sit there and say that all night long. And pretty loudly, too. Tonight, if it's clear, where I can go sit out on the front porch under the moon, I will sit out there with my phone. So I'm turning the lights off because I don't want all the bugs swarming me. But I'll sit out there with my phone and see if I can catch them on it. And just kind of play a little bit of the whippoorwill for you. But I actually like them. My daughter hates them. So I guess we have 2 934s. Here's another one. And then 935. A lot of green. So this is a deep foresty kind of picture. And I got to sit down. When I get all this done, I'm going to go get, I'll put it on pause here for a few minutes. So it'll only be a couple seconds for you. But I'm going to go get my rounds and see if I can find any rounds that I can sub out in here. Otherwise, I might go to Tmall and buy some. Or if I have some jellies or something that I can put in here to bling it up just a bit more. Give it just a little more bling. I won't put them in the body because I don't like ABs in the body. That's kind of creepy, you know, because we don't glow. If we do, we got issues. I mean, unless you painted yourself or sprayed yourself with some silly, you know, some kind of string or dye or, you know, something like that, then you might glow. And then, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, I'm Loving Sparkles. I've been on here for about 4 months. Loving it. Hopefully I'm getting better at it. I remember my first one was really a hot mess. I'm getting better as I go, put it that way. Figuring out more things and using more programs and trying to work it out. Trying to work it out. Figuring it out as I go. I'm trying to get more lives up. Now, on every Friday, I haven't figured. Leave me a message. Put it in a comment. What would be a better time? Fridays at 4 o'clock or Fridays at 5 o'clock? I could do 4 to 6 or 5 to 7. Which would everybody prefer? Put it in the comments, and then that's what I'll lock it down to. Okay, that's 33. That's 32. You know, so that's what I'll lock it down to. So just leave me a comment saying 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and that's what it will be locked down to, the one with the most votes. You know, what would be the best time for everyone? But I will lock that in as a definitely be there. I'll set my schedule for it, and I'll just be there. Be there, be square. We are almost there, guys. Almost. Got that many left. So I'll probably post this one today. I'll post the post review of Juicy Violet tomorrow. And I'll start working on the inventory and start loading them up, and they'll just go up in order. Oh, and I have the pins to make for the giveaway, because that's going to be some of the gifts. Here's the 3 pins. And they are regular ink pens, so I've got to convert them, and I'll convert them over. And they're not very heavy. I had made one before, but it was really heavy. Should have bought one of those for myself. I might. Because those aren't heavy. And those heavy ones just drove me nuts. I made my daughter one year, and my granddaughter, and it has a little bitty puff on the end of it with bells, with a Christmassy pin. And I made it into a diamond painting for her. When she uses it, it jingles all the time. But usually if she's here, she goes over to my holder and pulls out the pretties, as she calls them. The one I bought her from Diamond Painting with Donnie, which was a unicorn pin, she said it's too heavy and she's afraid she'll break it, so she just puts it up and just looks at it. But she was so ecstatic. So ecstatic. Okay, 3816. I don't see it, 3816. I do not see it, 3816. But I got a thing for it. Maybe if I put it in here by accident. 13. 413. Well, didn't put it in there. And these are all, so I'll have to go look at the thing, because evidently I'm missing a color. And it may have been one that was in a baggie and got lost. Because my grandson brought me one baggie. I think they knocked them down and the dogs decided to try to eat them because it looked kind of chewed up. But oh yeah, that's like really, really full. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Where am I at? Where am I at? There I am. That's pretty full. Okay. I'll put you on pause because this is $37.99. $37.99. It should have been at the end. I don't see one. So I'll put you on pause. Okay, I have looked everywhere, and the round ABs I have would not work in this photo. So what I'm going to do is the color that I am missing, which is a light green, and it goes up in the dragon wings. I'm just going to get those in ABs because I got to get some stuff from Tmall anyway. So I will hit up Tmall for those and get those. And then I need, for another picture, I need some glow-in-the-dark crystals to put in my little skeletons that are everywhere, either crystals or jellies. And so I'll just get all that at the same time. So this is the whole thing. It is kitted up. It is 34 colors. That's including the ABs. I don't know if I lost this one. Like I said, there was one of my grandkids brought me a bag and said, we found this. So I don't know if the last time when I had them and was trying to put them back in the box, if it got knocked over and the dog took off with it, and it's probably out there pooping rainbow beads. But I'll just pick up from Tmall. And that is it. And you'll see me using my little dragon scale cover minder that came with it. And of course, I got my tweezers. But it's round, so I don't know why I got tweezers. But I'll take every tweezers I can get. So this is the kitting up of Woodlyn Elf for Nyx's Phoenix and Fantasy event. Which starts on, we are in what, April? Starts May 1st to the end of May. And then after her event on June 1st, me and Amber's Eclectic Journey are hosting an event called Let Your Witch Goddess Free. And it can be anything that's a witchy looking, warlicky looking, wizardly looking, magical looking, will be of use. Just contact us on either one of our pages, let us know you're interested. We're posting stuff about it now. It will have giveaways. It will have a grand prize. So, I'm going to leave y'all with this and then take my picture so that I can get in there and get it up on their Google Doc. And then I'm going to hit Jenny Rose up to help me get mine working. And I will see y'all later. And you'll probably see another upload in the next 2-3 days every day. Because I got things I got to get up. So, I will talk to y'all later. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Or the thumbs down. But just in the comment, let me know why you gave a thumbs down. Hope to see y'all again. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Y'all have a blessed Easter weekend. Enjoy your family. Have a great day. Bye.